Attard Automotive. We are bringing you part 1 of our empowerment series. We are basically giving you information so that you can look after your cars in isolation and beyond. So we're going to show you some basics. We've got 6 basics to go through, 6 parts. We're going through part 1 today, which is what's under your bonnet and how to open your bonnet. So let me show you. Let's come with me and I'll show you how to open your bonnet. So first you sit in your car, and when you're sitting in your car, you'll find that the lever down here says pull. This is your bonnet release. It also has a little picture of your car in the bonnet. So we're just going to pull that and you'll hear the pop of the bonnet. The other things to know is that in American cars and European cars, sometimes the bonnet release is on the other side, on the passenger side of the car. So if you ever have trouble trying to find your bonnet release, just give Daniel and Kieran a call or anyone at the office. We'll be able to help you through trying to locate your bonnet release if you ever need to get into your bonnet. But let's go and have a look at what's under your bonnet. Click to the bonnet release. So now when you put your fingers under your bonnet, it's popped up so you can feel that it's moving. But you might not know where to put your fingers or what to touch. But underneath, you can't hurt yourself by putting your fingers under there. But there is a little metal piece, and if you just push that up and lift at the same time, your bonnet. So if you come over here, Abby, and have a look at the bonnet release, this is what it looks like. So that's undoing the clip here onto your body of your car, and it will release it. So we push it all the way up. This car has struts. Sometimes cars have a manual bonnet, what is it called, Daniel? A bonnet holder that comes out from the side or along the front and clips up into your bonnet here, so it keeps your bonnet up as well. But this car has struts. Okay, so the bonnet's up, and I'm going to introduce you to Daniel, and he's going to go through what's under your bonnet in the engine bay. So come and have a look, Abby.
We'll start from this one, Abby. Over here we have our brake master cylinder with its reservoir of brake fluid. This is a manual car, so next to that has our clutch fluid reservoir. This is the ABS module. Over here we have our washer fluid bottle, our battery. This here is the whole main engine assembly with our oil cap, dipstick for checking oil levels. Radiator is here with its radiator cap. This car has an overflow bottle which is mounted over here. Then we have our power steering fluid reservoir. Actually, and down in here, Abby, if you get a photo of here, underneath this cover is the car's engine ECU.
We're up to hint number 1. Hint number 1 is how to fill up your washer reservoir so that your windscreen wipers still squirt fluid onto your windscreen. Abby has something to show us. What have you got, Abby?
In this bottle we have washer additive.
And where does it go, Abby?
In this tube.
In the tube? Alright, take the lid off. Is that what we do? Put a little bit of a squirt in there. Alright, now what is can I have a look at the top of that lid? Alright, the top of the lid has a little windscreen wiper little symbol, so that's the one that you need to put your washer fluid into. Alright, so next is Daniel over here is handing Abby some water. Alright, now if you overfill, Daniel, you can help us with this. If you overfill the washer reservoir, what happens?
Spills out.
Just spills out, so don't be afraid to overfill it. So even if you do, it doesn't make any difference. So Abby's gonna fill it up. Alright, so Abby is filling up oh, it's already filled. There's a lot of fluid in there already, but that's basically how you do it. You pour it in there. You can use a funnel as well if you're scared to spill it out, or if you don't want to get what's underneath your car all wet, but you can do that. Very good job, Abby. Well done. To fill up your washer reservoir. I'm scared, Abby. Go through that with us, so give me 5